Eating clean does not have to break the bank. You can cut, you can bulk on a budget friendly food shop. So, what we want to be doing is making sure that you have the right choices of high protein sources, nutrient dense carbs, and healthy fats. And we're going to break everything down in this video to make sure that you can gain muscle, lose fat, fuel your performance, all without overspending. So many people think that like you have to spend loads on food shops, you have to spend loads on budget on supplements, and it really isn't true. You can hit your fitness goals on a budget, and there's some damn good ways to save money when you're in a food shop. So maybe one day I'll film a video about how to the hacks and how to save money in a food shop. However, let me just break down the budget food shop, the list that you need to be doing and getting every single week. No matter what you're trying to do, all you're going to do is if you're trying to gain muscle, increase the volume. If you're trying to lose fat, decrease the volume. Super, super simple stuff. So protein sources, this kind of overlines a wee bit with fats because some of these aren't completely lean. Chicken breasts are the king. So easy, the leanest protein you can get, most cost-effective protein source. It has such high protein for the pounds spent. Um, Unbelievable. You can do hundreds of things with it. Mince, great. Again, really affordable. More affordable than buying steaks. I never really buy steaks. Always go to mince. You can dictate what percentage of fat you want. I always just get the 5%. Great protein source, easy to throw back. Eggs should always be in your diet because of their healthy fats, their high protein, and the good cholesterol you get, also packed with vitamins and minerals. Greek yogurt, high protein, very cheap, gut health, gut friendly, and you can do loads with it. You can fire back a tub in 60 seconds and get like 50 grams of protein. You can put some honey, some fruit, some jam, whatever on it. Great protein snack. You can add to smoothies. You can add it to your oatmeals. You can add it in sauces, Christ, to get more protein in the sauce and make it like creamier. Canned tuna. I love canned tuna. 2 cans, easiest 50 grams of protein ever. Eat it straight out of the can or make it into a tuna salad. Great for sandwiches, salads, quick meals. I love putting tuna in a baked potato. Bang. Right, carbohydrates. We want to make sure our carbohydrates are majority coming from these sources. This is very important. Yes, you can get carbohydrates from other sources like honey, like jam, like fruit, like munching on some sweets, right? Pre-workout sweets to get hyped up. However, we want to make sure the majority of your carbs is coming from here. So white rice, so cheap, most effective carb source. I love it. Ideal for post-workout meal, like ideal. Very fast absorbing, easy to eat quite a lot of it. Learn how to cook it. That's really important. Learn how to cook it, or if you don't learn how to cook it, get a rice cooker. It'll save your life. Potatoes or sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes more than potatoes because there's more flavor and there's more vitamins and minerals. Loaded with fiber, incredibly cheap, slow digesting energy, so energy throughout the day. Packed with vitamin C and vitamin A. Oatmeal, absolutely love oats. Have it every morning. Budget friendly, high fiber, so versatile for breakfasts. You can do so much with it. You can blend it in a protein shake. Um, Wheat products, I've kind of just generalized this. So whole wheat bread, sourdough bread is phenomenal because of the bacteria, or the good bacteria helps your gut because of the fermentation process. Um, Whole wheat pasta, and it's packed fiber, nutrients, and long-lasting energy throughout the day. Not the energy that's going to leave you with an immediate crash, like habit sugars and things like that. Vegetables, keeping it nice and sweet. I like to have the majority of my vegetables through frozen veg. Frozen, when it is frozen, it locks in all those nutrients, vitamins, and minerals that are sometimes lost when vegetables are sitting on the shelves. However, spinach, great for iron, magnesium, and vitamins. Easy to add into like any meal. Spinach and scrambled eggs is top notch. Kale and scrambled eggs, amazing. Any dark colored leafy green is great. Long stem broccoli, healthy or helps digestion, rich in fiber and supports hormonal health. Fun fact, the stem in the broccoli has more vitamins and minerals in it than the head of the broccoli, so pick long stem broccoli. Onions and peppers, unbelievably easy to hide in food and sauces and whatever the hell you're making. You can fry them off. They pretty much disappear. They add calories, they add flavor. They add volume and flavor without excessive calories. Avocados are one of the best fat sources you can get. Learn how to make a good guacamole, save it in a tub, have it with any meal because it works well. It works well with chicken, steak, eggs, all of it. Right, quickly just have to break down fats. Most people know proteins for building muscle. Most people know carbs for energy. Most people do not know what fats are for. Now, fats are your long-term energy source. There's 9 calories per 1 gram of fat, where compared to proteins and carbs, there's only 4 calories in 1 gram of those. So fats give you longer-lasting energy sources. However, just like protein, fats are essential. If you didn't eat protein or fats, you would die. If you don't eat fats, if you're a male, you'll start to feel low energy. You'll get erectile dysfunction, and you could die. If you're a female, you're low energy, fatigue, and then you can lose your cycle and lose your period altogether, and it can take a while to come back. So, and then death. Fats are very, very essential. Monounsaturated fats. These mainly come from plants, nuts, avocados, olive oils, olives, oils. Said those together. Polyunsaturated fats, great again. The essential polyunsaturated fatty acid is omega-3s. So oily fish. I don't really like fish, so the most I can do is tuna, but that's fine with me. Plant sources like flax seeds, any other seeds really do tick the box as well. And then leafy greens, like I said earlier, leafy greens are great. Omega-6s, sources from corn on the cob, corn on the can, eggs, phenomenal, just so versatile. Edible seeds, I don't really eat them, but seeds. Wheat corn, hard to get in this country if you're in the UK. And legumes are really easy to hide in pretty much anything. Lentils, kidney beans, any type of bean. You can fire it in, add some protein, and it adds omega-6. So they're all the stuff that you want to eat, and I'm going to give you some suggestions on the others to eat. However, I want to make you aware of saturated fats. So we want to minimize the amounts of saturated fats. So this is things like butters, lard, palm oil, whole fat dairy, and red meat. Want to just keep it at minimum. Now, obviously, like red meat and dairy has protein in it, which is great, but you don't want maybe all of your protein to come from that, because you're also going to get this badder fat, this worse fat. And then there's trans fats, and this one you can just avoid, right? So the way I like to think about trans fats is think of the most unhealthy food you can think of, and that's what trans fats are. You're like really processed, your sweets, your bakery goods, you're like just absolute junk food, your takeaways. Like trans fats are just those bad foods. So you want to avoid those because they can lead to long-term risks and health risks. So we want to minimize that. So alongside the healthy fats that I've already mentioned within protein and vegetables, mixed nuts are really good, really quick snack, really easy. Again, just weigh them out because they're obviously quite calorie dense, but we need to still be eating them. Nut butters, 100% nut butters, really easy to put in anything, whether it's oatmeal or your smoothies, really easy to hide. And then extra virgin olive oil is really good to cook in. If you're cooking chicken in extra virgin olive oil, it gives it flavor, and it also adds some fat to that lean meal. Cook your eggs in it. So going off of the standard pricing for the packs of everything and the sizes I've listed, this is a just under £30 food shop. And the thing that's wild to me is that this is less than one takeaway, right? If you're a single person getting a takeaway, you're probably spending £30. A couple, you're easily spending 40, 50. And if you're going out for a nice sit-down dinner, you're easy up at 50, 60, £70. And if you keep it nice and tight, nice and strict, you can have your whole food shop for that. Now, yes, I've not mentioned seasonings and sauces and things like that. You probably already have a lot in the house, but you could go without. You only want those things because they add some flavor. However, you could go without. If you add those things in, like those once, you do add on another £10, maybe £15. But to be truthful, this is the basis of my diet. This is what I make sure is always in my flat. And this is what I always eat, no matter when I'm cutting or bulking. It's just different volumes of those same foods. So plan and be consistent. That is key. Have staple foods to ensure you don't go off track. Set breakfast, lunch, and dinners, but maybe just change the flavors to make it more interesting. Like the same calorie dinners could be rice, chicken, and veg. It could be a chicken stir fry with veg. It could be um, pasta with chicken. Like they're all pretty much the same calories, and they're all got proteins, fats, carbs, vegetables in them. Right? Buy in bulk when you can. Save your money. Like buy bigger packets. Freeze everything that you can freeze. Don't let food run out. Don't let it waste. Simple meal ideas with these ingredients. Like I've already kind of listed some, but like as I've been going, but you really can just swap these foods around. Once you learn that carbs all kind of have the same calories in them, vegetables all kind of have the same calories, and proteins all kind of have the same calories when you're eating lean and good. Like rice has pretty much the same calories as your pasta. If you get a good noodle that's not been fried and fat, it's pretty similar calories. Like tortilla wraps are pretty similar calories to rice. So you can change things up and constantly not get bored and have same calories alternatives without busting the bank. So if you want to implement these, and you want to know your calories and macros, shoot me a message on Instagram at renegade.coaching and I'll calculate your macros for you so that you can actually plan your meals around that and start tracking your calories and start seeing really, really good progress with all this information coupled with what I can send you on Instagram. So if you want your calories worked out for you, shoot me a message just saying calories on Instagram. I'll ask you a couple of questions. We'll get you sorted. And if you have any other questions at all, just message me there again on Instagram at renegade.coaching. Like, subscribe. Have a good day.